Sige, tuloy natin, no? We're going to do plate number 3, no? Plate number 3 is this one, so it is just like a contour, no? The commands that we're going to use is spline, divide, and then copy. Okay, so if I will try to study the plan, the scale is 1:300, meaning to say this object here is very big, no? So larger than this drawing here. So what we need to do, we go to AutoCAD and then try to just follow the configuration of this object. Okay, so we first draw this border here, no? So that's a very big drawing. You need to go with your proper layering. I'll go to my layer, let's say border. Okay, so that would be my active layer, and then I will just try to follow the configuration, no? Type SPL for spline. Okay, and then I will just try to specify first point. You can click anywhere again, isa, and then just follow, no? Just follow merely the configuration, not to be exact, no? Just try to follow just a little bit, no? Yeah. Then click here, siguro, no? And then enter. Okay, so I will click this object and then click on this arrow, no? And then go to control devices, no? So this is where you need to edit this figure, no? So okay, you try to re-edit and then try to recopy, no? This object here. So sige, parang ganyan, no? Then probably kung satisfied ka na, okay na yan, no? But if not, no, you can just hit escape, select the object, and then go to the control devices. Okay, next thing you're going to do is try to replicate this one also, no? So this contour here. So I'll go to my layer, layer intermediate, na, and then same command, SPL. Then just try to merely again recopy the configuration, no? Or refurnish the configuration of that contour there. Siguro ganyan, no? SPL. Enter. Okay, and then select this one and go to this, tick on this arrow, then you have the control devices again for you to edit, no? And reshape your object here. So I think this one should go there. Ito, ganyan na lang. Okay, patarikin mo to konti siguro. And put it there. Okay, so something like that, no? Now you're going to count how many object do you have here, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Or you can count it here, no? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17. So i-divide natin ito ng there are 17, so 16 spaces, no? Pero kung gusto nyong sobrahan, okay lang. Kung gusto nyo mong i-retain to, then it's okay, no? So I'll go with 17 objects ito. Gawin kong 18 para yung spacing is 17. Okay, so I'll divide this one by 17. So here's the command. You go with div for divide, and then you're going to need the DDP type. Okay, so this is where you need to see the cutting or division of your object. Okay, so sige, no? I'll command div select the object, and then enter the number of segments here. Let's say 17, no? And then enter. So nothing happened. Okay, so for you to edit this, if you try to take a look, there are a lot. There are now the divisions here, no? Yung mga nakiklik na ito. So this is where you copy this object and then you try to put it here. But I cannot see, no? So this is where the DDP type comes in. DDP type. Okay, that's the point style. Point kasi yung division niya, no? So I cannot see. So I can put that one to this X mark. Probably ito na lang, no? Or ito. And then hit OK. So there is now the division. So these line segments here, or this spline, has been divided into 17 segments. Okay. So what you need to do is copy this one, or I will just move first. Move. Then put it there. Okay. Then you can just select CO. Ayan, So you can do that, Something like that, So you just need to replicate this one, replicate the other one, then you can have this figure, Okay, so what you need to do is again come up with window selection, then delete that one, then you have now the object. Okay, so probably parang ganyan. So how about if we try to come up with the same and copy this one? Another method you can do, let's try the polar array, or the path array. Okay, so I'll have an array. Okay, and then select this object to be arrayed, enter, and then path. Select the path curve, so this one. Oh no, it's terrible. Okay, so never mind. So that's how to do this figure here. And then we go with this figure. Okay, so again, study the plan. What you need to do here is come up with these guidelines, as indicated here. So you have another dash line here. Okay, and then you have a 30-degree and then 60-degree angle. Then that length would be 4,600. Okay, so maliit lang to compared dito, So you can move this one around. Okay, so I'll come up here, line. Okay. So I just go here with my lines and then come up with this polar tracking, which is 30 degrees. Line. Okay, so where's that 30? Ayan, 30. Maglinya ka lang, And then I'll come up with a circle with a radius of 4,600, So circle, then 4,600 being the radius. Okay, so hanggang dun lang yung limit ko. So I will just try to trim. I will try to trim out this one. Then tanggalin mo yan. Okay? Control Z, probably, and then trim ko nga rin to. Okay, and then I will just try to extend that one slightly. And then put this one to my layer dash, saan yung dash? Okay, so ayan. Similarly, with this one, I will put this one to layer. Where's my layer? Ayan, layer and then dash. Okay, nasa intermediate line weight pa rin ako. So what I need to do is try to draw this one. Again, the radius here for this tangent to this tangency would be 300, and then going 200, and then going 100. Okay, so I'll go with circle, C for circle, and then there's an option here, tangent radius, Tangent, then tangent, and then the radius is 300. Okay, nasa labas, So you just need to magnify and then come up with the whole picture of the structure you need because nasa labas na yun, no? So, you repeat the process, TTR, and then kahit dito ka na lang, and then the radius is 300, just the same. Ayan. And then, in a similar manner, the radius here is 1,000, no? So, circle again, TTR, and then tangent, tangent, and then 1,000. Okay, so, and then offset this one by 100, okay? Yeah, 100 and then 100. Okay, so I'm done with these circles here, and then the circles here as our guide. And then here is another circle with a radius of 2,000, no? So, eto, tangent doon, ha? Tangent dito sa bilog na to, at saka tangent din sa bilog na to, no? So, do not yet trim this one. Okay, so circle, and then TTR, ayan. Then tangent, hindi dito, ha? Tangent doon. Okay, tangent dyan, and then 2,000. And then, i-trim ko muna to. Trim. I-trim mo doon. I-trim mo doon. Okay, and then delete this one, and then offset this one as 100. Okay, para, yan. Or, and then you can just mirror this one kasi parehas naman to. Mirror. Select this one, you put it there. Okay. And then trim the unnecessary objects or or things that you don't need for you to draw this object, na. Ayan. So, ayan. Let me see this one. Okay, so clear sa gitna. Ayan, iba yung cutting point ko. So, I will just select this one, select, and then trim it out. Okay, so what you can do is join this one. I-join mo to, no? And then join the others. Okay. So that you can have a boundary. Especially for hatching. J4, join. Okay, so I have here the commands, no? Boundary and then hatch for you to get this object. Okay, so I am in my intermediate line. I will go in my layer reference. Okay, and then I come up with the H for hatch. Okay, the command is here, and then you have the pattern now here. H for hatch, and then you have your pattern here. Select this, tick on this one, and then come up with a similar hatch pattern like this, na. So parang nalaga, na. So I come up with ansai 137, and then there. Okay. So in hatching, you need to have an overview of the your object, na. You cannot really hatch the object without having an overview to it, na. So ito hindi na join, na. So what I need to do is come up with my boundary, no. Ito yung boundary ko. BO is the boundary for command BO. And then select a region. Okay, you can select a polyline. Hindi naman polyline to, hindi dugtong-dugtong, so I can just hit a region. And then pick that region, na, that you need to hatch, which is this second, na. Etong second. Is that so? Yeah, yung second. Okay, so pick on that region. Ayan, and then hit enter. So that will come up now with a boundary for our hatch, na. So we can go with hatch, and then ansai, and then ayan, ipindot mo na lang yung boundary mo, no. This one. You can go ayan, and then enter, no, and then select that hatch of yours, and then you scale that one. Probably the scaling there is, let's say try 25, no. Ayan. So, 25 yung scaling niya. Or if you do not want that one, you can go with 20. Ayan. And then, ayan. The angle, no? Where the hatch will appear. Well, that depends on your taste, no? So, you can select this one and then you can have the angle, no? That will be twisted, no? Or you can designate an angle, let's say 45 degree. Ayan. So, I think that's okay with me already. That's okay already with me. And then I have how many sides do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 7-sided polygon, no? Let's execute a polygon. The command there is POL, no? POL for polygon. Okay, so POL and then enter, and the number of sides would be 7. Okay, specify center point of the polygon here, and then there are two options, no? Inscribe in a circle or circumscribe about a circle. On our case, it is inside the radius of 800, so that would be the inscribe circle, no? So inscribe, and then ibakat mo na lang doon perpendicular to this radius of your 800, and tapos ka na. Okay, so that's it. No? That's how we're going to draw these figures now. 1 and then 2. And then you go to the arrangement again. Okay, so right click with this one and then move or copy. Okay, or yung template na lang ang i-right click ko, move or copy, and then move to the end, create a copy. Right click, rename. That would be plate number 3. Okay, so I'll go with plate number 3. And then come up with my divider again here. Okay, and then I'll go with my viewport. MV for my viewport. Okay, and then, ayan. Then select mo yan. Okay. I-move nga muna kita saglit. Ito later dito. Okay, so this is a very big one. Let's try to test this one if that's the case. No? Let's go with a scale of 1:300. No? Custom. And then add 1:300. Okay, so 1 paper units is to 300 drawing units. Hit OK. Hit OK. And that would be added. Let's go to 1:300. Ayan. Okay. So, okay na yan siguro na. So, it's up to you. Pero pwede nyong palakihin ulit. You select this one and scale. Let's say 10% increase. 1.1. Then, tignan mo dito. Plate 3. Okay. And then, recheck the scale. 1:300. Oh, yun. Okay na. Okay. And then, I will select this one again. Or MV. Come up with a rectangle, and then ito, ayun, yung dash natin, no? Our dash is very big. Okay, the scale is 1:30. So I will go with scale 1:30. No? That's if there's 1:30 here. Custom, and then add 1:30. Okay, and then hit OK. Then, it already exists. So, meron doon. Asan kang 1:30 ka? Andon. Okay, so can I just go to REG, no? Kung hindi REA, no? Region on. Regenerate on. Okay, so can we just hit REE and then enter? Okay, so that the scaling of the line weight, hindi, ayaw, no? So I'll go with LTS, and then 0.3, let's try. LTS 0.15. LTS 0.3, balik ako. Oh, yun, okay na. Okay, so okay na yan. Ayan. And then let's just go to this one. Again, you can just select this one. Select mo yan, Control C, no? Control V. Ayaw. Ayan. Para pare-parehas kayo. Then figure 1, yeah. 1:300. Wow. Laki-laki. And then CO. Okay, select this one as your reference. Ayan. Okay. So what you do is adjust this one, i-move. Ayan. And then ito rin, para magkalinya to, ito na lang yung kunin mo, no? Then CO or CP. And then this one being figure 2. Then a scale of 1:30. Okay, remove the 10. Okay na. Okay, so I'll go with my dimensioning. Okay, so ito lang naman yung dimension natin, no? So, ayan, 4,600, blah, blah, blah. And then, you go to your dimensions, no? Arrow yung nakasulat dyan. Let's go with that. Sige nga, try nga natin to. DAL, double enter. Ayan, pwede mong lagpasan, no? Pwede mong lagpasan yan. Okay, so what else? Draw. Ayan, kunin mo dito, kunin mo siguro doon. Same draw. So you can design your own, no? And then ito din, 2,000. Ayan. So, hanggang dimensioning tayo, no? So, well, of course, kung minaster mo na to, okay na, no? Mabilisan ka na lang. And then, the angle. Okay? 60 degrees, no? So, but I don't want that one, no? Kung maaari, ito yung gagamitin natin. No? Set current and then close. And then, DLI. So, mag-DLI ka lang dito. Okay, and then match property, MA for match property. Ayan. Actually, dapat arrow yan. Okay. So, ayan, ito. This is not printable, no? On my layer, tingnan mo yung viewport, no? Meron, nag-appear dito, pero non-printable siya, na? And then, if your line weight is not being seen na dito, no? So kung in-off ko to, ayan, kung wala ito sa inyo, you go with customization and then check nyo yung si line weight, ito. Okay, kasi kung naka-check kaya andito na, so I will just click on this one so that the layer will be appearing, na? So that's how you do plate 3. Na, yan yung plate 3 nya. Of course, andito pa yung isa, na. Let's come up with this dimension, DLI. DAL. Okay, so this from the center to center. Ayan. Oh, no. DLI or DAL. So what happens here is that my dimensioning is crisscrossing, na? So you just need to adjust. Okay, kung ito mas mabuting doon, and then ito you just need to adjust, na? Okay. You can readjust. So diskarte, no? Para pagandahin, no? You can follow this one or you can have your own, no? Gaya nito, bahala kayo kung nagagandahan ko sa ganito, then that's okay, that's fine. Okay, you don't need to follow the exact location of these dimensions, no, on this paper. Okay, so sometimes we need to adjust. And then the next one, okay, so of course you put this one as plate 3, the title, and then print. Control P for print. Okay, and then long band paper layout. Okay, you can have a preview. Naka-monochrome yan. Hit OK. Okay, so saan yun? Saan ko nilalagay? Ayan. Plate 3. Okay, so you have now your plate 3. Okay, so that's it. How are you going to come up with this plate number 3?